Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Adrian McDaniels, and I'm going to be talking to you about Sister Locs. I love my Sister Locs. I've been locked for approximately 3 months, and I got them installed September 30th, 2020, during COVID. Everything was safe. We were safe. We had masks and everything, but I just wanted to come on and share with you my journey and the good and the bad that I experienced with my initial appointment and consultation and just a few other things. So, I first want to talk to you about making sure that you do your research. I think I did about 3 years of research. And during that process, I followed two of my friends that had Sister Locs. And at this time, one has hers in about 10 years, and she's a certified loctician. And the other one has about 5 years in, and she's not a certified loctician. So I kind of followed them and watched the process, talked to them about what they're using in their hair and what they're not using. And they shared with me some of the good and the bad that was happening with their hair, the dye products they used that they shouldn't have used, some of the locticians that they consulted with that they shouldn't have gone with. So I also did a lot of research online, watching videos of other individuals that got Sister Locs and what they were sharing and what not to do and what to do. So the first thing was do your research. The more, the better. The good and the bad. Do both, because that'll give you a balance of what you want. You don't want just the good. You need the bad too, to see if this is what you really want to do. Now, I had about 16 inches of hair, and Sister Locs are pretty expensive. They start off at one price, but after each inch, the price goes up. So I got my hair cut, and I cut it all the way down to 5 inches. So this is where I'm at right now after 3 months. I think it's grown. It's longer than 5 inches now. If you can see, that's longer than 5 inches. 5 inches is about this long. So I think I've grown an inch or half an inch at least. But I'm loving it. I'll show you the first pictures that I started off with. I'll put them up here if I can. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, so we'll see how it comes out. But yeah, I started off with 16 inches. I cut my hair down to 5 inches, and that's where I started off with. And I was not happy after I got my initial locks started. But I am really enjoying them now, and I'm growing into them. I'm due for a retightening in 2 days, so I'll post my before and after pictures. This will be my before, and then I'll post maybe an after picture of my retightening after this is going to be my third retightening. So I started off with two different locticians. I talked to one, and she seemed to be good, and I started to go to my consultation with her, and I talked to my friend who is a Sister Loc consultant, and she was like, don't go to her. Don't go to her. She's not certified. She's not a certified loctician. Sister Loc loctician. Nothing against locticians at all, but I was looking for the Sister Loc brand, which is a specific grid that if you part your hair any kind of way, it's going to stay like that. And so that's what I was looking for, the Sister Loc grid. And that's what I wanted. And I was glad that I did that because the loctician that I went to was off the chain. I'm in the LA metro area, so if anyone's looking for a good loctician, just DM me and I will give you her name and number. And I'm probably going to have her on my channel with a few other locticians, Sister Loc locticians, just to get a different viewpoint on Sister Locs or Locs period, and the difference, and the good and the bad that they've experienced. My loctician has had Sister Locs for over, I think, 15 years, and hers are like down to her butt. And my consultation was way more than I expected. She was extremely professional. She told me what I needed to bring the first day because it was going to take 3 days to do it, approximately 3 days. It didn't take all 3 days, but it took, the first day I went at 5 in the morning and I didn't leave until 10 o'clock that night. And the following day I went at 5 in the morning and I left about, I guess, 8:30. So I count those hours. I think it was like 23 to 24 hours, almost 2 days. And she was very thorough with what I needed to bring. And I'm so glad she was, because I would have been unprepared. I would have just brought some snacks and some food. But I'm going to tell you a few things that I took on my initial lock day, because this is what she told me to bring, and I'm glad she shared this with me. So, number one, a neck pillow. Which neck pillow do you like better? The Raiders or the 49ers? This is all they had in the store, so I just brought both of them, one for me and one for my husband. And I think I took this one to my lock day, my first initial lock day. And it came in so handy. I was able to sleep. I was able to turn my head this way, turn my head that way, and she was happy with it. So that's number one, a pillow for your neck. You're going to need this because you're going to be sitting a long, long time. Second of all, your water. Your water. I love these waters, LaCrosse waters, because I'm on another journey, a weight loss journey, and this takes the place of a soda, that sparkling that you need, that sparkle. Yeah, it takes the place. So make sure you take your water, plenty of water, because you're going to be tired. Then you're going to need your snacks. And because I'm on a specific meal plan, your snacks. These are mixed nuts that you can just munch on, so you won't have to keep getting up, going to the restroom, or something that you could just nibble on that doesn't take much movement because you're going to be sitting for a long time. Third of all, you're going to need a lunch. A light lunch, because you're going to be eating that throughout the day. I think I took a sandwich and some chips at the time, and I took a salad. And basically, I think that's all you're going to need to eat for that first day. And a couple of other things. I took a blanket. I needed that blanket because in the morning I was cold. And you have to make sure that your loctician is comfortable. So make sure you take a blanket. She provided a pillow for me. And I think the last thing I took was my Kindle, because I can do all the reading I need on my Kindle, or I can watch movies on my Kindle. And just make sure that, you bring things that you like to do. Like I brought a book as well, just in case I didn't have it on my Kindle. And I think that's about all I took and all I needed. And I was fine. Everything was fine. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my Sister Locs, and I'm going to give you a view of the back. For my third retie, I'm going to be fine, I think. I only have a few that unraveled. This is the back. I hope you guys can see this. They still shake a little bit. I'm at that shaking point. Yeah. But I love my Sister Locs. I haven't done much styling to them because it's so short. And I think I have one or two that unraveled up here. If you can see, here's one that's kind of unraveling. I think that's it. One or two, not too many. I think it's only like two. And she said I'm doing very, very good with my Sister Locs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it right now. It's kind of hard to find. Yeah, like I was telling you, I have that issue with my hand to hair at the moment. But I don't care. I keep a mirror in front of me because I love to look at my locks. I love the way they look. Well, anyway, it's right on top. And I don't think I've had any unraveling in the front. I do have some baby locks, but they're not unraveling at all. None of them. None of them. See? There they are. They're real little. And here's another little one. Wait, here it is. Oh, where's that little baby one? Where's that little baby one? Here it is. Here you go. See, there he is. And here's another little one. But they're doing good. They're not unraveling at all. So I think I have 4C hair. I have approximately 410 locks because my loctician is very thorough. She counted each section as she goes. She, you know what else she did? She journaled. She's journaling my hair. She said every one that she does, she journals. Like my first retie, I had maybe 7 locks that she journaled and put on paper what the problem was with those particular ones. And the second time I went, she did the same thing to see if they were still unraveling, the same ones, so she can do something different. Maybe she needed to do the 4 or 3 grid. I'm not sure, you know, the way that you lock them. Not sure what that's called, but yeah. So she journals. I think that's so cool. So she'll know which ones are problems. What Sister Locs in my head are the problem ones, the problem child, you know. Yeah, but basically all I use on my hair at this time is H2O. I haven't gotten, this is just a regular water bottle that I put water in, and I spritz my hair in the morning and I spritz it at night. I also use a satin cap at night. I haven't gotten the satin pillowcase yet, but I plan on doing that. My husband loves them. He loves, loves, loves them. And I'm proud about that because I was so nervous about if he was going to like them or not. What else? I use the same water bottle, but a different color. And I put about this much shampoo. I'm still using the Sister Locs shampoo. I put about this much in here, and the rest is water. And I do bantu my hair, the braids with the rubber bands on the ends. I'm still doing that. And that's about it. Other than that, I am extremely happy. I will be wearing these Sister Locs for a long, long time. Don't forget, please like my channel and subscribe if you are enjoying what you're hearing. If you have any questions, please comment below and I will answer your questions. Like I said, I think I'm going to bring a couple of friends on to share an experience, to share with you and their experience with the journey of Sister Locs. Other than that, I'm happy. Until my next video, you guys. Talk to you soon. Love y'all.